Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Screwjob podcast. Before we start this WrestleMania episode, I'd like to just say something. Uh, I have very few regrets in life, but one of them occurred last Saturday night, and it was to not record this main event live because it broke my brain. This is night one's main event. I'll be tossing over to myself later for night two, but man, yeah, I was chatting with one of my friends in Discord, and I really shouldn't have. I should have just watched this match because it is utter lunacy, and I'll never get that again. I'll never have that. I honestly probably won't even be rewatching this match that well. I'll be talking about the rest of WrestleMania because I didn't do a great job in the other part of this. So, let's just let's get this over with. This is the Undertaker versus AJ Styles in a Boneyard match, I believe that's what it's called. This is part one of WrestleMania 36. It's the first main event. And then, of course, the next night would have the second main event of Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre, which was, okay. Uh, so without further ado, let's get this over with, I guess. We'll be starting at the 2 hour, 35-minute, and 37-second mark. We have a nice fading shot of a tombstone and a nice little face thing, like a statue. That's what those are called, statues. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start your pay-per-view. There's that statue. Fancy, spooky. And lots of good old statue footage. Lots of footage of statues. Um, so yeah, this match is straight up insane, and I regret not watching it or not recording it live. I should have just left my friend in Discord alone to watch it himself, but whatever. I guess I'm a good friend or something. I don't know. I regret not watching it. Here comes a hearse. Who's inside the hearse and who's driving it? Where to, Stephanie? No, it's not him. It's actually AJ Styles. Spoilers for right about now. Here come Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson in robes, or they could just be druids. Uh, but who's getting out of there? It's none other than our southern boy. They don't want none. It's AJ Styles, son. And what does AJ Styles do better than beating up The Undertaker? He beats up John Cena. But that's unrelated because John Cena had a really weird and terrible match because it wasn't even a match. It wasn't a match at WrestleMania. It was the Firefly Funhouse match. It wasn't a match. It wasn't a match. But we did see Thugonomics Cena, which I popped for. So there's that. Um, Here comes the Undertaker. He's in American Badass mode, by the way. He's not our normal dead man. He's on his motorcycle because that's what Undertaker does. Yeah. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Yeah, I would have been so pumped if they used that. If they used rolling, but no, they did different. I don't even think it's his theme. They just played some music. Yeah, WrestleMania was weird. You could tell there was editing because, they said that parts of it would be live. I don't think a single match was actually live. Like, the match is heavily edited, and, what can you do? It's wrestling, it is what it is. Let's just talk about some matches that I thought were okay, and some that didn't even need to be there. How about Elias versus King Corbin? Get that trash out of there. Didn't need to happen. Didn't need to see it. The Intercontinental Championship, not much to speak about. Um, the Triple Threat Ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Shut up, Lenovo. Uh, that was good, I guess. I think it would have benefited if Miz and Jey Uso and Big E were in it, but all three men in there, Kofi, Morrison, and Jimmy Uso did great work. Rollins Owens, it was supposed to be their Michaels Austin, but it wasn't that. It was a match. That's all I can say about it. I didn't care for it. I popped big for Strowman beating Goldberg because he was the only person who could do it now. I'm not going to spoil the ending of this match, but I'm sure we can all figure it out who's going to win because it's in a boneyard. Oh, also this match, they're all just talking trash. Charlotte defeated Rhea Ripley by submission. That was a fun match, really good. Didn't like the outcome. Another match that didn't need to be there. How about Bobby Lashley versus Aleister Black? Black won because Lana was being Lana. Um, Otis versus Ziggler, I love that match. That was great. That can stay in. Edge versus Orton, way too long. Didn't want to see two old men or one old man and one slightly younger man go at it for 36 minutes in a highly edited, uh, back and forth bashing in a last man standing match, especially since the RKO, which would normally kill a man, uh, didn't keep them down. I think Edge got hit with like 5 RKOs. Didn't matter. It is what it is. Fatal 5-way elimination match. I actually like this match. Nothing wrong with it at all. How about the Street Profits versus Angel Garza and Austin Theory with Zelina Vega? Um, what's another match that's another match that really didn't need to be there? Um, what can I say? It didn't matter, and it didn't need to be there. Um, Uh, I don't know what is there to say. There was no way Garza and Theory were winning. You might get away with that if the Street Profits were like a heel tag team and these guys who are put together via convenient circumstances or by inconvenience go and win the title if they were faces, but they were both heels with a heel manager. There was no way they were walking away with the titles. So that was that. So, Street Profits, they won. I love them, but I didn't think that match needed to be there. Also, apparently there was a dark match that happened after the main event, where the new champion, spoilers, Drew McIntyre won, OBS, defeated the Big Show in a match. That's fun. That's cool, I guess. So yeah, that was Mania. It wasn't anything special, really. Um, Apparently, one dude told my manager it was the best WrestleMania they've ever seen. Which have they never seen 17? All I'm saying. But what can you say? I've seen way better manias than this, and I've seen way worse manias than this. It's a perfect in the middle mania. Becky Lynch defeated Shayna Baszler. That was weird. I mean, I guess Becky's still white hot, but I would have just given it to Baszler because she's insane. Sure, she won in kind of a sneaky way, but like still, give it to Baszler, man. Uh, yeah, That's all I really have to say. We're still in the middle of this match. Undertaker punched through some glass a while ago. That's why he's bleeding. If you weren't paying attention, like I was. Um, yeah, if I seem bitter about this match, it's because I am. I'll never get that back. I'll never get my immediate reaction to how freaking weird and stupid this was. I'll never have that again. Yeah, it was that strange and that odd, and again, I'll never have that again. And I really wish that I did. If I could time travel, it would be to get that moment back. Say, "Hey, idiot, record this," but I didn't. Now AJ has fallen into the grave. Oh no, Mr. Stoyles. Yeah, this match is also. I will say, much like this match, there's Gallows and Anderson. They're gonna fight on behalf of their friend AJ Styles, their boss. Uh, I will say that much like this match, you could hear a lot of the wrestlers trash talking each other, not talk trashing, trash talking each other, and that was really fun and like something unique that's only going to be with this Mania. And here come a bunch of druids. They're just a bunch of druids. Don't ask questions. They're there. They're there to start stuff. I made a sweet joke. It's like, hey, Bullet Club invasion. Wouldn't that be amazing? But it won't ever happen. Yeah. So these druids are just gonna fight the Undertaker. That's what's gonna happen. Spoilers. They're like trying to film this as a movie, and I don't understand why. If we're gonna do this, let's do this. I'm the Undertaker. Urgh. I'm gonna fight you. Urgh. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna pretend that it isn't. It's dumb as heck. It's like a terrible action movie. It's like have you ever seen Bloodsport? Like Jean-Claude Van Damme? I imagine that like in the coke-induced mania that spawned that movie, this match was also born. Also, like Undertaker straight up murders Gallows and Anderson in this match. Like straight up, they're dead. Dead. Punch the Gallows, he's down. Punch the Anderson, he's also down. Also, Undertaker's bike looks like it's teleporting, but maybe that's just the shot angles. What, your shovel boy? Gallows gets, or Anderson gets hit with a shovel. Gallows gets hit with what's left of a shovel, or at least that's what it was supposed to look like. Undertaker going to murder Gallows. AJ saves him with a tombstone. Not the pile driver, just a piece of tombstone that was lying around, I guess. Yeah, this is. It's no longer fun, because I've seen it. Maybe if I was completely wasted, I'd love it, but however, I'm not. It's just it's an old dude and a slightly younger dude rolling around on the grass in a boneyard match. Like, it absolutely would have been better than AJ Styles trying to carry Undertaker through a real match. But, like, God, please. Oh no, his bandana fell off. But, like, legitimately, I'd rather see Styles try to pull him through a match than this, because this is just weird. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's dumb. It's dumb, and I guess that's what we really need right now with the demonetization virus going around. Um, you know, what do you want me to say? All these matches were pre-recorded, even though they said some of them would be live. All of them were either varying from good to bad slash average. Um, I mean, best match on the night for me probably was Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley, and maybe the ladder match was a close second. Goldberg uh, losing to Strowman was a good match, I guess, in theory, but how good is a 2-minute match? And how good is a 4-minute main event of the final of the other one? Know what I mean? Like, let's think about it this way. You got this match, which is a solid 19 minutes of pure carnage. Then you have the 13 minutes of the Fire Funhouse match, or the Firefly Funhouse match, if you want to call that a match. It wasn't. It was stupid. It wasn't a match at all. Um, and that was 13 minutes long. 13 minutes of whatever the heck that was. And then I believe Michael Cole said, "Wow," or Byron said, "I don't know what we just saw." I'm like, "Shut up. Shut your mouth." You know exactly what that was. That was a big old time waster to fill out your time card. Like, gosh darn. Like, legitimately, there's nothing on this WrestleMania that makes me go, I want to watch this match over again. Uh, legitimately, that's not a good sign of a Mania. I loved Otis versus Ziggler for the story, but that was just about it. But if it had a crowd, the pops would have been massive for it. Um, didn't care for Edge versus Orton. Didn't need to see it. What can I say? It's more that I think about it, it's more of a below average Mania. I mean, it's nowhere close to as bad as 9 and 27, but that's not a very high bar to clear. Know what I mean? They're both trash. What can you do? What can you do? Undertaker beaten up. Looks like AJ's gonna hit him with the shovel, doing him on his head. doing the world a favor, he says. Yeah, less Undertaker matches would be great. He needs to retire. It's over. Hang it up, Taker. We love you, and we're so happy for you, and we're gonna miss you forever, but your personal health and our sanity is a little bit more important to me than continuing to wrestle at Mania once a year. How dare I say it, right? How dare I? But whatever. It won't matter. Let's see. Didn't he wrestle last year? I don't think he did. Let's see. No, he didn't wrestle last year, so I don't know why he had to come back and do it this year. I know he wrestled at 34. That was weird. Because he beat John Cena in a squash match. That was fun. I feel like if it was Cena and Undertaker. Oh, this is my favorite part of this whole match. Undertaker's in the grave. AJ's going to go bury him. And then there he is! Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. It's me, I'm the Undertaker. Rrr. He's gonna beat up AJ Styles. But how'd you get out of the grave? It is weird. Like, I want to know, would they have done this same crap if WrestleMania was live? Know what I mean? Like, would they dare to pull this crap? Now AJ is scared of the Taker. Undertaker climbing a ladder. Very exciting, I know. Undertaker making fire spout out of the roof in multiple angles so you can see it from AJ's perspective as well. Big boot to Styles on top of a thing. Anderson got punched. Gallows gets punched. Anderson punched again. Gallows punched again. Going after Gallows. Murder number 1 for Undertaker. Goodbye, he's dead. Never to be seen again. And here comes Anderson. Now, Gallows isn't dead. Anderson definitely is. Because that's on a metal roof. Anderson, dead. Murdered by The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Undertaker telling AJ to keep punching him. Like a real cool dude. Catches him going for a choke slam. Off of the roof. Here it comes. Multiple angles so you know it's fake. Dead. Also murdered. Oh, there is Gallows. I was wrong. He's still kind of alive. I didn't see him breathing, but let's hope for the best. I mean, if Gallows isn't dead, Anderson definitely is. Like, he got straight up murdered. Yeah, this match is all about talking. There's less wrestling, more talking. Less wrestling, more punching, also. Stay with me, boy. I'm the Undertaker. Ugh. That's what this is. It's trash. Pure and utter garbage. I liked it when I first watched it, but again, I don't have my first reaction. And you know what? I wouldn't even say I liked it. I was more just completely and utterly shell-shocked and baffled. Because there's no way to understand what the heck is happening in this match. At any time. It's completely and utterly mad, and I guess that's like what they were trying to do Attitude Era kind of deal. Then yeah, I guess they got it. Carrying Styles looks like he's gonna go bury him. Get on the ground, bro. Get trashed. AJ Styles apologizing. Quick spit in his face. Get up, bro. This is weird. You just fought your buns off, bro. I'm not gonna bury you. Come here, give me a hug. I love you, bro. A lot of people couldn't give me a fight like that. Undertaker leaving alone. Nope, big boot. This is the ultimate swerve. My partner is not the renegade, is not the Ultimate Warrior Ric Flair. He is, in fact, the renegade. Bum, 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 bum. Shout out to WCW. Shout out, shout out, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, shout out, shout out. You know, I'll even put a playlist marker right when I said that. The Undertaker is planning on burying AJ from multiple camera angles so you can see it happen. Except you won't see dirt going on him, obviously. And also that little amount that you just put on, that'll be enough to cover the whole grave, so don't worry about it. Yay! The match is over. AJ Styles has been defeated. The Undertaker wins. Here lies AJ Styles, rest in peace. 1977 to 2020. And his glove is sticking out. Oh, just like The Undertaker. Ugh. Gotta put his bandana on, obviously. Can't ride without it. Sits on his motorcycle. You've done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. Undertaker's gonna pose real quick. Hold up. Throw that hand up, Taker. And there's his logo. Yay. Wow, that was exciting. Well, you done it now. You've gone and made a big mistake. You watched the main event of WrestleMania. Oh, yeah, also, look at all those quick cuts that they're putting in there for reasons I don't even know. And yep, that's the end of WrestleMania Part 1. Crazy, I know. So we're gonna toss it over to myself, but just make sure that you like this video, you share it, you subscribe, and do all that good stuff. All right, everybody, I'm tossing it back to Mike. See you for the next part where I won't be as grumpy. Take it away, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the main event of WrestleMania Night 2. Thanks, Mike, for doing WrestleMania Part 1. I might have had a special guest, I don't know yet. This is the only one that I've actually recorded live, or not live, this isn't on the, this isn't being live streamed, but this is the main event of WrestleMania, Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. I have McIntyre, and I have retained my Screwjob Podcast Championship that I've held on for so long because no one can match me, and because there's a lack of competition. But I'm sure those things aren't related at all. McIntyre's in the ring already. I don't have a starting point for us. I was doing something with some friends. I was playing a game with my friend, and like, oh, main event time. And here comes Brock Lesnar, your WWE champion. So, I don't know how long this match is going to be, but it's 10:17 right now, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not sure how long it would go though. It would probably go 10:30. That would be the max. That would be my theory. Um, Depending on how I did this, which I definitely screwed myself to do it only one way, um, and that was not recording the first main event live because I wish I will never get that reaction again. But whatever. My reaction to it the second time is going to be airing directly before this part. So we are in the main event of WrestleMania. We have Drew McIntyre facing off against Brock Lesnar. All right, let's get this going. I'm excited. This is going to be a good match. The hype package is great. And these two guys are really talented. So let's hope we get a real good match out of Brock and go from there. Um, Braun Strowman's Universal Champion. That's fun. Let's talk about some of the other highlights from WrestleMania. Um, Obviously, that Undertaker match we just watched together, or I just reviewed for you. Wow, that's something else, isn't it? I'm sure I'll have more to say earlier in this video. Brock into the corner like he starts every match. Big Claymore kick already. That's not going to end it, though, will it? Nope. That would be crazy. Could you imagine a 2-minute World Championship match? I can. It happened already, and that was Goldberg versus Braun Strowman. Strowman finally gets the championship. They booked themselves out of their corner. He was the only person they could have done it, unless they brought someone back like The Rock. Going for another Claymore kick into a German suplex. I'm not drinking tonight because I got work in the morning. So yeah, we got another German coming up. No, McIntyre holding on to the ropes. And a German suplex anyway. This is going to be fun, to say the least. I'm messing with my title. I'm gonna modify this title and make it my own. Let's say the worst match of the night or of WrestleMania was the Firefly Funhouse match, because that wasn't a match. That was nothing. That was nothing. John Cena addressed his Thugonomics John, which made me pop. If you want to say if you want to say Bray Wyatt won the match, then currently I am at a grand total of, let's say, the Fiend won the match. So, that would put me at how many correct predictions? McIntyre kicked out a 1 of something. Was that the F5? That would be crazy if it was. I wasn't watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 correct predictions on a show with 16 matches that were announced prior. That's pretty good if you ask me. Yeah, that was an F5. The Hoff only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct. Nope, 7 correct. My bad. Going for another F5. 1, 2, only a 2 count this time. So yeah, depending on how this match goes, I will either have 10 correct predictions or I'll have 9. So whatever. I beat the Hoff, so I'm happy. I made a really stupid decision with the Orton Edge one. I didn't think about it at all. But yeah, that's where we're at. Random number generator definitely screwed over the Hoff because he got Tamina. That's unfortunate. Another F5. If he kicks out of this, he's officially Roman Reigns. 2 count. Brock Lesnar is incensed. He cannot believe it. He cannot believe it. Man, this is I will say, for a WrestleMania that was with an empty arena, it wasn't terrible. It definitely was missing something, obviously. Not having that crowd makes this hard to watch, but also like fascinating from just a pure wrestling standpoint to be able to see everything going on. I mean, the editing of some things, it's obvious. It's obvious it's all pre-recorded. It's unfortunate. Rob Gronkowski is a champion now, so yay. That's cool. It is what it is. Um, it's because it's our response to it. Claymore kick. It's our response to this pandemic, and it's what we gotta do. So whatever. Looks like we're going for another Claymore kick. Another one hits it. Is he gonna set up for another one? He is. He's getting ready for another Claymore kick. So the problem is there's no competitive matches with Brock Lesnar anymore because they built him up too high. Hey, that's it. Match is over. Drew McIntyre is WWE champion for the first time in his career. Congratulations, Drew. You definitely earned it. There's Is this it? Are we done? Well, let's let this happen, I guess. Let's let this play out. Let McIntyre get a celebration. Is the all the faces gonna come out and lift him? That would be cool. Like like Bret Hart at WrestleMania 10. That would be fun. New WWE champion Drew McIntyre. This match was longer than the Goldberg match against Braun Strowman, so that's good. So yeah, real highlights of this Mania, the ladder match. Even though it was changed from a tag team ladder match to just a triple threat where the tag titles were also on the line. It was good. There were 3 high flying dudes wrestle with Jimmy. Wrestling with Jimmy. I loved Lynch Baszler, even though it was kind of short. And I was a bit disappointed Lynch won, but what can you do? I didn't care for the Intercontinental Championship. Elias Corbin, didn't care for that. I'd have to rewatch Bliss and Cross versus the Kabuki Warriors because honestly, it didn't. Maybe it was because I was still registering the empty arena. I wasn't paying much attention to it. Um, Owens versus Rollins. That was a match I don't really. It was good, I guess. Nothing to write home about. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. I really love that match. That was great. Um, uh, oh, my phone's still going on. That's bad. Uh, I did love the short Street Profits match. The Edge Orton Last Man Standing went a little too long for me. Um, but that's just me. Otis versus Ziggler was probably it was a good match. I liked it. Black versus Lashley, didn't care for it. Yeah, you know what? This is a pretty meh Mania, and there's the end card. It's over. Um, wow. Okay, that's how we're gonna end this weird Mania. That's okay. You know what? Mania ends that way, and that's fine. Uh, that's what happens when you got an empty arena Mania. Cool. Well, if you like that, if you like this episode, and why wouldn't you? Make sure you watch. Make sure you watch. Never mind, you're not gonna watch it. Keep watching the podcast. Subscribe, like, share this video. Check out the Screwjob Podcast on Facebook, Twitter. That's at Screwjob Podcast on Twitter, and patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. Thank you all for watching, and